My name is Zuko, son of Ursa and Fire Lord Ozai, Prince of the Fire Nation and heir to the throne.
Welcome to Mojo Core, and today we're counting down our picks for the Avatar: The Last Airbender cast. Where are they now?
That Zutara ship, you heard about the Zutara ship?
You know,
Number 10, Mark Hamill. It's ironic that Mark Hamill rose to prominence playing Luke Skywalker, one of the most iconic heroes in pop culture.
I'm Luke Skywalker, I'm here to rescue you.
Outside of Star Wars, though, he has primarily played villains, from the Joker in Batman the Animated Series to Hobgoblin in Spider-Man. He also brought a menacing sense of mystery to Fire Lord Ozai, the big bad whose face was kept hidden until the final season of Avatar.
You will learn respect, and suffering will be your teacher.
After Aang defeated the Fire Lord, Hamill continued to voice various villains across feature films, TV, and video games.
I do have the power. I have all the power in the world!
He also returned to a galaxy far, far away as Luke in the sequel trilogy and The Mandalorian. Hamill has branched out as well, with more comedic roles like Skips in regular show, and even playing himself on occasion.
And by the power vested in me, by evenyoucanperformweddings.com, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Number 9, Jenny Quan. Jenny Quan wasn't a stranger to voice acting before Avatar, having played Audrey in the short-lived animated adaptation of Little Shop of Horrors.
I wish somebody would start a grease fire.
Her most celebrated voice role has gotta be Kyoshi warrior Suki. While she only appeared in one episode of the first season, Suki plays an integral role as she opens Sokka's eyes to how sexist his worldview is.
Wait a second, there's no way a bunch of girls took us down.
A bunch of girls, huh? The Unagi's gonna eat well tonight.
When they meet again in Season 2, Sokka is more well-rounded, but they're driven apart again. By the end of Season 3, Suki is a full-fledged Team Avatar member, helping during the final battle. The former California Dreams actress has since popped up in other sitcoms like New Girl and continues to lend her voice to animated projects, especially English dubs for anime.
Haven't seen you at the marina.
hey, Joan. I know I haven't been sailing much since I broke most of my body and face.
You look good to me.
Number 8, Grey Delisle. Grey Delisle, aka Grey Griffin, is a voice performer whose range knows no bounds. On Nickelodeon, you've heard her as heroic characters like Sam on Danny Phantom, and straight-up evil characters like Vicky on The Fairly OddParents.
What's your problem, twerp?
Azula has more in common with the latter.
Saka's your name, right? My favorite prisoner used to mention you all the time. She was convinced you were going to come rescue her. Of course, you never came, and she gave up on you.
Although her Fire Lord father outranked her, Azula was the most ambitious, unstable, and wickedly snarky villain that Team Avatar ever encountered.
I'll show you lightning!
Delisle voiced a few characters on the sequel series The Legend of Korra, including waterbending master Ming-Hua.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see your ugly mugs again.
Currently, Delisle voices 1/4 of the Loud House as Lola, Lana, and Lily. Following the passing of Russi Taylor, she inherited the roles of Martin, Sherry, and Terry on The Simpsons. She's also the go-to voice actress for Daphne of Scooby-Doo.
This is the bullet train, Freddy! And judging from my hair, I'd say we're going 210 miles an hour!
Number 7, Mako. Long ago, before Avatar, this Japanese-American actor was already an acting legend, earning an Academy Award nomination for his supporting performance in 1966's The Sand Pebbles. As Uncle Iroh, Mako brought wisdom, wit, and warmth to Zuko's true father figure, who in turn becomes a mentor to the rest of Team Avatar.
No, Zuko. You must never give in to despair.
Sadly, Mako passed away amid Season 2, with the tales of Ba Sing Se being dedicated to his memory.
Leaves from the vine, falling so slow, like fragile, tiny shells.
For the final season and Legend of Korra, Greg Baldwin would step in to voice Iroh. This wouldn't be the last time that Baldwin was asked to fill in for Mako, as he also voiced Aku in the last season of Samurai Jack. Between Iroh and Aku, both actors could shapeshift from lovable to sinister.
I, Aku, the shape-shifting master of darkness, unleashed an unspeakable evil. But a foolish samurai warrior wielding a magic sword.
Number 6. Jessie Flower. AKA Michaela Jill Murphy, Jessie Flower was only around 12 when she started voicing arguably Team Avatar's most badass member, Toph Beifong.
I am not Toph. I am Melon Lord.
Toph became a mainstay in Season 2.
I am the greatest earthbender in the world. Don't you two dunderheads ever forget it.
And delivered the last spoken line in the series finale. Outside of Avatar, the former child star is perhaps best known for her work on animated Disney and Pixar films. Her voice can be heard in Finding Nemo and Brother Bear 2.
We're always gonna be best friends, huh?
But her most substantial role was a young Franny in Meet the Robinsons.
My star pupil. My name's Franny, and I teach frogs music.
Although Kate Higgins and Felice Sampler would go on to voice older versions of Toph in The Legend of Korra, the creators still found room for Flower. She voiced a young Suyin Beifong, Toph's daughter. Way to keep it in the family.
Oh, what are you going to do, officer? Arrest me?
Number 5. Dante Basco. It's fitting that Dante Basco rose to fame playing Lost Boy Rufio in Hook. Even as a middle-aged man, he still has a youthful face and voice that defies time. While Basco has racked up quite the voice acting resume as Jake Long on American Dragon and Scorpion on Ultimate Spider-Man, Prince Zuko remains his most layered role.
My name is Zuko, son of Ursa and Fire Lord Ozai, Prince of the Fire Nation and heir to the throne.
Starting as Aang's arch-nemesis, Zuko evolves into an unlikely ally in his pursuit of honor.
Sorry, but you're not going to become Fire Lord today. I am.
He later voiced Zuko's grandson, General Iroh II in The Legend of Korra. Basco continues to work in animated projects like Star Wars Rebels, while getting in front of the camera in films like The Fabulous Filipino Brothers, which he also directed.
My parents are good. They think I'm disconnected.
How so?
I don't know. Too American, lost touch with being Filipino.
Currently, he co-hosts the Avatar podcast Braving the Elements with Korra herself, Janet Varney.
Zutara ship, you heard about the Zutara ship?
Number 4. Jack DeSena. Sokka might not be a bender, but with the ability to think on his feet, a one-liner always prepared, and his trusty boomerang, he earns his place on Team Avatar.
It's pretty much my whole identity. Sokka, the meat and sarcasm guy.
Jack DeSena established a professional relationship with Nickelodeon as a cast member on the relaunched version of All That.
I think my first word was daddy.
While Sokka wasn't initially intended to be a major player, the creators expanded the role when DeSena came on board, giving the show its main source of comedic relief.
All right, Team Avatar is back. Air, water, earth, fire, fan and sword.
DeSena matured from being a Nickelodeon kid to a Nickelodeon adult as guidance counselor Jack Roberts on 100 Things to Do Before High School.
This is so exciting!
He would also reunite with Avatar head writer Aaron Ehasz to voice Callum on The Dragon Prince.
It's because Rayla is a hero.
What?
Rayla saves people. She's brave. She does what's right, even if it puts her own life in danger. And even when the odds seem impossible. Even when it means her own people might misunderstand and turn against her.
Number 3. Mae Whitman.
You're a waterbender.
Well, sort of. Not yet.
On the heels of playing the President's Daughter in Independence Day and debuting as Anne Eggplant Bland Her on Arrested Development, Mae Whitman voiced fierce maternal figure and waterbending master Katara on Avatar.
She lied to you. She was protecting the last waterbender.
What? Who?
Me!
Whitman is still a prominent voice actress, playing Tinkerbell in several films, April O'Neil in the 2012 incarnation of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Amity in The Owl House. Her live-action career has been equally thriving, with main roles on shows like Parenthood and Good Girls.
If you wanted to come hang out with us, you could.
Wow.
Okay, wow, really warm invitation. Thank you so much.
While she didn't return for Independence Day Resurgence, Whitman continues to shine on the silver screen in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and The Duff, the latter of which saw her as the lead.
I can't believe you made all this sushi.
Number 2, D. Bradley Baker. D. Bradley Baker is a unique voice talent to say the least. His credits range from Klaus on American Dad.
I killed them! I killed them all! Do you hear that, Stan? Ha!
To Captain Rex in the animated Star Wars realm.
I've known no other way. It gives us clones all a mixed feeling about the war. Many people wish it never happened. But without it, we clones wouldn't exist.
To Cinnamon Bun on Adventure Time. While that's already an impressive lineup of characters, Baker shines the most when it comes to animal vocals. Baker is Perry the Platypus on Phineas and Ferb, Waddles the Pig on Gravity Falls,
He said Mabel!
and Lion the Lion on Steven Universe. That's just a small fraction of the animals Baker has voiced, which includes Appa and Momo. While a few Avatar cast members had cameos and recurring roles on Korra, Baker was a main player in both shows, going on to voice Naga the polar bear dog and other hybrid animals. Number 1, Zach Tyler Eisen. This former voice actor started on Nickelodeon with roles on Little Bill and the Backyardigans.
Don't panic, Tyrone!
Pablo.
Just stay calm!
Pablo.
Call the Mountie!
He even voiced a baby red fish on an episode of Dora the Explorer. Eisen made his claim to fame as Avatar Aang, balancing the character's playful nature with a strong sense of duty.
You were right. And if Firebenders found this temple, that means they found the other ones too. I really am the last Airbender.
Aside from voicing Lucas Nickel in Ant Bully, Eisen hasn't had many other roles.
But Zach, a wizard knows no such word.
After Avatar, Eisen understandably wanted to just be a normal kid. He thus didn't participate in that many fan events growing up, but Avatar still means, quote, so much to him.
Most memorable to me, and I've said this before, is the King Boomy episode. I feel like that's kind of where I started to feel like I was hitting my stride as an actor.
When the show returned to Netflix, Eisen would rewatch it for the first time since it aired. Now working behind the camera, the boy in the iceberg seems like a well-balanced adult.
I took away your firebending. You can't use it to hurt or threaten anyone else ever again.
Are you excited for more Avatar? Let us know in the comments.